You already know what a toxic person feels like. The ones who drain you the moment they enter the room, who fill every conversation with complaint, with negativity, with a quiet but persistent energy that pulls you down toward their level, who make you feel smaller somehow, less certain, less alive, and yet somehow you keep going back, keep engaging, keep giving your time and energy to something that returns nothing of value. You know how that feels, and you probably also know how hard it is to walk away. But here is the question most people never think to ask. What about the toxic thoughts you entertain every single day? Because the mechanics are identical. A toxic person shows up and tells you that you are not enough, that things will not work out, that the world is against you, that your dreams are foolish, that playing it safe is the only sensible option. And something in you, something tired, something conditioned, something that has heard this story long enough to find it familiar, believes them. A toxic thought does exactly the same thing. It arrives and whispers that you are not capable, that you do not deserve it, that who do you think you are to want more than this? And because it comes from inside, because it sounds like your own voice, you believe it even faster. Both are lying to you, both are draining you, and both feel strangely comfortable in a way that is very difficult to explain. That is the trap. Comfort. Toxic people feel familiar. They match a version of yourself you have outgrown, but not yet let go of. Being around them requires nothing from you. No growth, no discomfort, no confrontation with the gap between who you are and who you are capable of becoming. And so you stay, not because it serves you, but because it is known. Toxic thoughts work the same way. The mind returns to what it knows. Self-doubt, self-criticism, catastrophic thinking, these are not just bad habits. They are well-worn neural pathways, grooves in the mind carved by repetition. And the brain, always choosing efficiency over well-being, follows those grooves automatically. It feels natural to think that way because you have been thinking that way for so long, familiarity masquerading as truth. But familiar does not mean true, and comfortable does not mean good for you. Here is what both toxic people and toxic thoughts have in common. They are a meaningless waste of your time, your energy, and your potential. Every hour spent in the company of someone who diminishes you is an hour not spent growing, creating, becoming. Every moment you give to a toxic thought, feeding it, following it, building elaborate stories around it, is a moment stolen from the version of you that is trying to emerge. And the cost compounds. Because what you give your energy to grows. Spend enough time around people who see only limitation, and you begin to see only limitation. Entertain toxic thoughts long enough, and they stop feeling like thoughts at all. They start feeling like facts. This is how potential dies, not in dramatic moments of failure, but quietly, slowly, in the accumulated weight of the wrong company, both outside and within. Walking away from toxic people is hard. Everyone who has done it knows that. It requires you to choose discomfort over familiarity, grow over ease, your future self over the version of you that found safety in that dynamic. It requires you to believe, before you have proof, that something better is available on the other side. Doing the same with toxic thoughts requires exactly the same courage. You have to be willing to notice the thought, really see it for what it is, not accept it as truth simply because it arrived in your own voice. You have to be willing to question it, to choose not to engage with it, to let it pass through rather than inviting it in and sitting it down. You do not have to believe every thought you think, just as you do not have to give your time to every person who wants it. Both choices come down to one thing. What do you value more, the comfort of what is familiar or the life that is waiting beyond it? Toxic people and toxic thoughts promise the same thing, safety, certainty, the known, and they deliver the same thing too, a smaller life than the one you deserve. You are not your toxic thoughts any more than you are defined by the toxic people you have encountered. But you do become what you consistently give your energy to. Choose differently. Your potential depends on it. Know yourself, and in knowing yourself, you begin to know everything. Welcome to Know Thyself.